Kitili, I know you've been following this and you've been talking to people there in the newsroom. What do they say? I know you're a Manchester United supporter for yourself, so maybe this issue, does it make you smile, or are you also a happy man because Arsene Wenger is out at this point?
Well, don't you, Moses Mwaisi, you're live from the KTN newsroom here, and of course we are just about to get some of the reactions of the fans here to just tell us what they are feeling about the announcement that was made by Arsene Wenger yesterday. But as a Manchester United fan, I'm feeling way better because now the challenge is at least gone for now. Now let's just talk to one Philip Keitani. I know he has been a fan of Arsenal for quite some time, to just tell me how it is, or how he's feeling towards that demise of Arsene Wenger at the end of the season.
Well, it's been an awesome day for some of us. 22 years has been a long time. Some of us have grown up knowing Arsenal is Arsene Wenger and Arsene Wenger is Arsenal. And now we are hoping that as he leaves, we are not going to jump from the frying pan into the fire. We hope the management of the football team knows, and they will bring a new manager will make sure that we start winning cups. I know for a while Arsenal has not won any substantial league, and hopefully this will be the beginning of good stuff for Arsenal.
Talking about Arsenal, it's a big club, and of course you have not been performing well in the past 4 seasons or so. Do you think whoever is coming to replace Arsene Wenger will do a much way better job?
Well, that is a question that we will have to wait to see who will come first of all, and I don't think. As I said, 22 years has not been easy. For Arsene Wenger, he has achieved a lot of stuff. As you know, he's the only manager who has taken a team the whole season without losing a match. So for him, he has his achievements and he has his failures. So whoever is coming, we're hoping will come psyched up and ready to fill those shoes. Otherwise, he'll also be in for a shock.
Okay, you're given a space in the Arsenal board. Would you give a suggestion to be a replacement of the old man?
Diego Simeone would be my option.
All right.
Yeah.
That is Philip Keitani. Now, let's just cross over here and talk to one of the Arsenal fans here. I know he hasn't been in the game for far too long, but I know he knows one or two something in the Arsenal club, of course, now. Hilary Orinda. How do you feel about Arsenal announcing that he's going to leave the club at the end of the season?
For me, I think I'm one among the disappointed fans. I've been a very strong supporter of Arsene Wenger because he's really revolutionized the game, and we have to give him credit. For the 22 years, the English game has become better. It's not as it were before Arsene Wenger. So for me, I still felt he had a lot to do. He's being credited for developing young talent, and that is one thing that I've loved him for.
22 years, only 3 Premier League titles. Do you think that was underperformance by Arsene Wenger?
Not really. It's not really been an underperformance because it's been a trophy drought from 2013. But then if you look at the talent development, you see many people have been poaching us from Arsenal players from us, and that is one thing, developing the game. I think for me it's never all about winning trophies, because he's been our successful coach. Because of all the coaches we've had, Arsene Wenger still sits on top there as being one among the people who've really helped us a lot. So for me, I don't feel that it's been an underperformance. It's just been a dry spell, but all will be well. Things will be well with the new coach. Still very optimistic that somebody will come, will continue this legacy or even better it.
It's a beautiful play by Arsenal as a team for the past 14 years or so, but not so in the outcome in terms of trophies and stuff. Do you think whoever comes to replace Arsene Wenger will do a much way better job, maybe bring in more trophies, qualify for Champions League at the end of the season maybe?
I feel our team has been beefed up. Right now, from all the areas, the defense, our striking team, it's been beefed up, and I'm very optimistic that whoever comes is going to find a very strong team, and people are very willing. We're not the all selfie boys, people are taking pictures and not really performing on the pitch, and so it's going to be a good run for whoever comes to take over the team.
All right, that is Hilary Orinda. They are giving just his views about the announcement of demise by Arsene Wenger from the club that he has been for 22 years. And we are going to just wait until to know who is going to take the match out seat now. Back to you, Moses.
Thank you very much, Edward. There, I know a lot is expected. We're seeing actually what is expected from the different Arsenal fans. They look like they're very, very optimistic, saying that they will get a replacement. Titus, I don't know, listening what the likes of Edward is saying there in regards to do with Arsenal and the dry spell that they've been having, do you think that the next person who is going to get that role will even have a much bigger and harder work actually to do?
That dry spell came after I first mentioned that Wenger needs to go, like 15 odd years ago. Then, to win over the fans onto my side, Wenger went on a 9-year barren run. Not a single trophy, not a single title. And that's when guys started saying, do you know what? Wenger must go. And these are Arsenal fans now. All of a sudden, they started saying, we've gone 9 long years without winning anything. Ranieri won it with Leicester 1 season. The following season, bad start, and he went. I mean, football's become very, very demanding. What's it about this guy? Why is he staying so long? I'm not for immediate sacking. No, that against Ranieri was kind of heartless. But my point is, how on earth do you go on 9 years drought, nothing to show for it, and you still have the job? And you're coaching a team like Arsenal. This is not West Brom we're talking of. This is Arsenal, the most followed club in Africa.
People are saying, sometimes you have a godfather, but he was the godfather.
And that sort of thing. So now looking forward, I agree with the gentleman who said Diego Simeone should come in because his kind of footballing philosophy rhymes in well with the Arsenal ideology, the Arsenal approach to football. But then yesterday, the highly respected independent newspaper said that Luis Enrique, the former coach of Barcelona, who did so well at Barcelona, mind you, has been contacted already. And he's been approached from the angle of, can you take over after Wenger? Well, it depends on the Arsenal board. Remember, they've been accused of not being willing to spend. They have to be willing to cough out a bit. Luis Enrique, a caliber of that kind, doesn't come cheap, I'll tell you that for sure. So they must be willing to sort of break the bank and bring in that kind of coach. And then they can start rebuilding Arsenal. The gentleman there has said that Arsenal has been left in good stead by Wenger. I don't think so. That's why Wenger has had to go. It's in a shambles. This team could either go south for a long, long time, or it could go up north.
I know, we're waiting and see. Maybe that team will go south or it will go up north. So a lot of expectations are there from Arsenal, the supporters. I know maybe they will start going back to the stadium, to fill those stadiums, and give Arsene Wenger maybe a send-off that he deserves. You talk about a